season after season, with all promise, getting further away. And you can run it back to the core of us. There's even more of us. Never needed a leader, let the truth be told. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes. Smile for the camera, rise to the cold, 12 man. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes. Smile for the camera, rise to the cold, 12 man.
K Sports welcomes you to the following.
A lot of sharp dressers coming off that Spurs bust as they arrived at the arena. Pumped up and primed for action. A view of the Atlanta skyline and all the action below it, as seen from the 17th Street Bridge. It's the NBA on Payday.
Well, Kevin and guys, the NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe.
Thanks, David. And the starting group for the Spurs. We've got DeRozan, Trey Lyles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray, and it's Forbes in at the two-guard position. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center position. And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
In one area, I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
And the defense Capella provides is huge. I mean, a legitimate shot blocking threat who also rebounds the ball at an efficient rate.
Pass to Hunter. Here's Herter. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Whether off the catch or putting the ball on the floor, Herter's a threat in that mid-range area.
To the middle, here's Murray. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And it's sent back by Aldridge. Murray, the pass to Lyles. Back to Murray. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now, here is Young. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Pass to Lyles. Here is Forbes. DeRozan's shot is good.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Young looking around. Capella, the pass to Young. Releases. San Antonio with the rebound. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Forbes can't get it to go.
after 4 straight makes. Couldn't quite get that one to go down. Still a terrific start.
And Young kicks to Collins. For 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Outside DeRozan. The pass to Murray. To the right side. Forbes the pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Young. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. To the wing right side. Hunter kicks to Young. For Murray. Young, no good.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset. And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Teague up top, covered by Mills. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Staying aggressive on the offensive boards. Dedmon's a tough guy to box out there.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. He dishes it to Pirtle. Pass to Bellinelli. But they get it back. Here's Pirtle and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
It's his first trip to the line. No good on that one.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size. A 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
So he can't get either to fall. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Fires from deep. The shot by Reddish, no good. Spurs have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
Here's Gay, following the score by Vince Carter. Back to Mills. And it's sent back by Carter. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Plays it in off the breakaway.
And with the way Teague can move in the open floor, there is just no way to prevent him from getting points on a fast break.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This is it to Bellinelli. The three-pointer, no good. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Dedmon kicks to Reddish over Bellinelli. Here's Dedmon. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Gay. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Gotta appreciate the physicality of Gay's game. A strong athlete who forces the D to hit him inside.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
And so Gay nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
White against T. Here's Reddish. No good on the triple. And here's Gay from the wing. He can't get it to go.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that does it for the first quarter. Hawks lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Atlanta leading by 4. You've got Dwayne Dedmon. Teague out there with Reddish. And there's Carter. And it's Fernando in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Pass to Pirtle. Gay outside. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Trae Young, he's checked in for Jeff Teague. The Spurs also changing it up. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Burke. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And Murray's subbed in for White.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. That shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Reddish. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Young against Murray. To the inside. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Carter for 3. Rebound San Antonio. And a wide open look for Walker. Spurs working now with a new shot clock. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from DeRozan.
Did you see the height he got on his vertical? I would love to see DeMar DeRozan hit the offensive glass more often.
Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And he banks in the layup. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Craig, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
Murray, the shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight, 3 for 4.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
And it's sent back by Aldridge, and they're able to recover. Reddish with the ball. It's Young on the wing, 6 to shoot. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Young. Murray with the defensive effort. The Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Feeds it to Aldridge. Misses from close range.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Dedmon kicks to Young. Looking to get back on track here. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Okay, incredible body control. The will to complete the play. Young with the potential and one.
And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And that one's good by Gay.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, here is Young, covered by Mills. Young outside. He kicks to Hunter. Takes the 3. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And White slams it in.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Young against White. Now, here is Young. He's guarded closely. Lets it go with the 3. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. Capella with the bucket.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Mills looking it over. Gay against Collins. They get it back. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
And Pirtle using his frame well, drawing the defense into him on his shot.
The Spurs have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight. That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. Now here's Teague, and the pass to Bembry. Back to Teague. With 1 on the clock, and the last shot before the buzzer is off.
proving he's not just a scorer. Patty's getting after it on the defensive end, disrupting the...
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive halftime show. That guy right there is Shaquille O'Neal, and that guy right there is Kenny the Jet Smith.
And the first few years of Trae Young's career have been fantastic. Hawks fans love the guy. Shaq, is he a star that you can build around?
I say you have to be a special talent to be a franchise player at guard. With that said, very, very special. A little bit of Allen Iverson, a little bit of Steph Curry.
I would agree. We knew he would be able to score, but his playmaking is what probably surprised me a little bit more. He's got a long road ahead, but he's on the right path.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They lead by 1. On the court right now for the Spurs, they've got DeJounte Murray. DeRozan out there with Lyles. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Aldridge, the pass to Forbes. Hunter grabs the miss. Atlanta leading by 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead and transition and create for others.
Murray against Young. Pass to Lyles from downtown. It's good from long range. Lyles got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Love Murray's scoring potential, but the development of his playmaking may be an even higher priority.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. It's DeRozan with the drive, and DeRozan throws it down.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
Atlanta calls timeout. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both those cities.
Exactly.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
The Hawks leading. Young outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Now Murray. He's got 6. Lyles, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Collins. The Spurs have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. So for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando comes in for Clint Capella, and it's Reddish in for Trae Young. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Huerter. He's covered by Murray. Huerter passes to Reddish. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
That's his money shot. DeRozan makes this in his sleep. Come on.
Herter passes to Collins. From deep. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for John Collins. Carter comes in for Hunter. And it's Teague in for Kevin Herter. Then for the Spurs, Gay comes in for Lyons. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. San Antonio leading. Outside, White. Passes it to Murray. Looking for Aldridge, he gets it there. Lays it up off the glass. Aldridge has got 8 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now, here's Reddish. Light covering. Reddish the pass to Fernando. Over Aldridge. The Hawks again can't hit.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Here's White. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 3. Carter drives in. He feeds it to Reddish. Yep, it counts.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
Carter against DeRozan. Murray kicks to Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Gay. Aldridge trying to break free. That's good from Gay on the assist by Aldridge. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for the Spurs. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Collins comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And DeAndre Bembry subbed in for Carter. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Walker. The 8-footer. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
That's a shot the defense looked like it was willing to give up. Big mistake.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Pirtle. Here's Capella. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Pirtle finds Walker. Over Collins. Pirtle. It's good on the putback.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
So the wing on the left. On deep, Collins. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Gay outside. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks trail by 4. And there's the pass to Reddish. There's the dish to Capella. Doesn't get it to drop for him. White with the defensive effort. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
This is something Gay does wonderfully. An insane dunker who loves finishing strong at the rim.
Reddish, that's good. And so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Bellinelli. White, wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 5 points so far.
Quick and decisive on the catch and shoot. I like White's approach there.
And so it's San Antonio heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bembry out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Collins. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And that one falls for Collins.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Kicks it out to Gay. Lyles with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Lyles got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Young. And the layup is good.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Here's Mills. That one, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. Here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, GA, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And that one falls for Young.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And they double up DeRozan. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That is his first foul of the game. Aldridge, the pass to Lyles. Good work there as it goes. And the Spurs lead by 5.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Young dishes to Capella. Outside Collins. Back to Capella. Over Aldridge. And Capella the bucket on the assist by Collins. Capella's got 4 points in the quarter. Murray the pass to Aldridge. And they pick up 2.
Dominating on the interior. Aldridge has the height and knows how to use his body to create space.
The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Here's Capella. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
shooting at a high clip. He's found ways to get quality looks.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. You gotta like what DeMar DeRozan has done in this game.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeMar DeRozan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Down low. The shot's good from Forbes. And the Spurs lead by 7.
I'll tell you, Forbes doesn't spend a lot of time in the paint, but that was a convincing move.
Here's Young. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Never afraid to take the big shot. Trae Young, we have to call you Mr. Young.
Whitey's checked in for Bryn Forbes. That's good from Young.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Carter, he's checked in for the Hawks. Here's DeRozan, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
When DeRozan senses he's on a roll, he becomes hyper-aggressive.
Young passes to Capella, and it's sent back by Aldridge. White dishes to Murray. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Young against Murray. Young passes to Capella. Over to the left wing. Latrey drains the three-pointer.
What a bucket for DeAndre Hunter. His energy on the offensive end, exceptional.
And they double up DeRozan. Murray, the pass to DeRozan. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Clint Capella. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
I mean, a terrific free throw shooter. DeRozan really pushes the action, looking to score and or get fouled. Productive trip to the line, extended their lead.
Passes it to Hunter. To the paint. Here's Capella. Second chance effort. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And this guy eats glass for a living. Capella with great anticipation on the backboard.
San Antonio leading by 4. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Wiles. No good with the triple. For Atlanta, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And Capella sends it back.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Absolutely. They're within striking distance, but they have to make pretty much every shot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
It's the first. That makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Nice job extending the lead and making this a 2-possession game now.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're down by 4. 20 seconds.
Trying to extend the game.
And on the defensive end, they'll have to foul whomever gets the ball. No time left to be picky.
Young from outside. Murray with the defensive effort. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
He was barely recruited out of high school. Derek White's story is inspiring. He's someone that never gave up on his dream.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And here's Young from the arc. Second shot opportunity. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A truly gutsy performance. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the end.
I be counting so much that my hands